What's going on, guys? Aco here, coming at you with some pre-release footage for Street Fighter 6. Now, this is a game that I am extremely excited for, and now that it is only a few weeks away, I thought it would be fun to start looking at some high-level play for this game. Even though the game's not even out yet, there's already a good amount of footage of people playing at a pretty high level, and I thought it would be fun to break some of that down, you know, kind of give people a little bit of a head start in case you're not sure what the mechanics are or what you should be doing in this game. So we'll be taking a look at this PAX tournament featuring Punk and IDOM in the top 8 winners finals. These are obviously two of the strongest Street Fighter players out there, so with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so real quick before we actually jump into this match, in case this is your first time seeing Street Fighter 6 or if you're not familiar with Street Fighter's mechanics, a few things to keep an eye out for. The main thing is the drive gauge right here. This is the main focus of this entire game. Pretty much everything you do in Street Fighter 6 revolves around this gauge right here. So as soon as the match starts, you have access to, you know, your EX moves, drive rush, drive impact, all that stuff, but you have to be careful not to go into burnout, because if you spend all this, your character will become grayed out, which they call the burnout state, and while you're like that, you're more susceptible to getting opened up in certain situations, and we'll go over that when those situations present themselves. So keep an eye out for that. And then also down here is your super bar. You get up to 3 bars of super. Usually each characters have a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3, but those are the general gameplay mechanics that the players are going to be working with here. Okay, so Punk starting off by just checking with the Sandblast. It's important to note that in Street Fighter, again, if you're unfamiliar with Street Fighter, you'll notice at anywhere from moderate to high level play in Street Fighter, you're not going to see a lot of jumping. In Street Fighter, you want to avoid jumping as much as possible because ultimately it's just free damage for your opponent. What you really want to do is you want to use your special moves, use your buttons, and simply just walk into your character's ideal range until you get an opening. Okay, we are fishing with buttons here. There goes that Sandblast. Okay, so a couple of interesting things there. Okay, so pay attention to the drive gauge, right? So one thing to take note of, every time you block something in this game, you don't take any sort of chip damage, usually. But every time you block, you see IDOM's drive gauge, it's going down. So your opponent can chip away your drive gauge by forcing you to block. So IDOM notices this, and he decides to parry to get some of his drive meter back. Because when you parry something, you basically don't lose any of your drive gauge versus blocking. That's one of the biggest benefits of parrying. And then also, once he gets some of his drive gauge back, he opts to try to take the momentum by going into a drive rush. That's that green dash there. So you can do a drive rush at any time. You can do it simply from neutral, or you can do it off of a button. If you do it from neutral, it doesn't cost very much meter. But if you do it off of a button like this, it costs a pretty hefty amount. I believe it costs 3 bars. And that's because you're going from something that is usually going to be negative, like right here he's doing a crouching medium kick, which is negative. But by turning that into a drive rush, he's turning it into a plus situation, because anytime you block a drive rush, you are now very, very plus. So drive rush is one of the best offensive mechanics in the game, because it can either close a distance, it can either close the distance very quickly at neutral and make you plus, or it can turn a negative button into a plus button and give you a free turn. But as you can see, IDOM is almost burned out here just from doing that. You gotta be careful with it because you don't want to get burned out too early. And IDOM goes for a throw since he was plus, but Punk reads it and gets the break. It's important also to note that Street Fighter is primarily a strike throw game, meaning that your up close pressure is usually fishing for throws or baiting your opponent into thinking you're going to throw them. So now we're back to the neutral again. As you can see, IDOM's backing off a little bit because he's low on drive gauge. Important to keep that in mind. Nice conversion there. Okay, so now Punk has got the corner now, and it's important to note that in Street Fighter 6, the corner is very, very scary. And so when you're in the corner, you can get hit by a wall splat anytime you block a drive impact. So That's gonna play a lot into the meta here, and as you can see, that actually opens Idom up here for a throw loop, because once you're in the corner, you have to really keep an eye out for that drive impact. You can counter it with your own drive impact, you can throw it, or you can use a super. There's a lot of ways to beat it, but it still opens up a mindset of like, okay, I gotta watch out for this now. So you see a little bit of a shimmy attempt there. He gets the counter hit. Nice, that was a very nice autocorrect DP. So right here, this is something that pretty much all DP characters have the privilege of doing, is even if the opponent jumps over you, you can input your DP in a way to where it will come out on the other side. We call that an autocorrect DP. So even though he jumped over him, he still got uppercutted. Oof. So they're both fishing. Working Punk into the corner now. Oof. Ooh, nice. Okay, so Punk gets on Idom's wake up and he shimmies him here. He makes him believe that he's going to go for a throw. This causes Idom to whiff a throw tech. And in Street Fighter 6, throws are much more unsafe on whiff than they were in Street Fighter 5 or Street Fighter 4. And that goes hand in hand with another new mechanic, which is the punish counter. So as you see on the left here, it says punish counter. Ordinarily, you only get more frame advantage to do bigger combos when you counter hit someone. That is to say, like when your button stuffs their button and it's a counter hit. Street Fighter 6, however, is a game that rewards you for punishing whiffs. So somebody whiffs a button or they whiff a throw and you hit them, you get a punish counter, which means you get to do a big combo for baiting them into either whiffing a throw or whiffing a button. So this is a game where whiff punishment is very, very big. And as you can see, after he gets the punish counter, Punk is going to cash out here and go for the kill. Very nice stuff. So the strike throw game in this game is going to be even stronger than it was in Street Fighter 5, and it was pretty strong in Street Fighter 5. There we go, getting some nice offense here. Goes for the throw, gets broken. Nice, the pinwheel. Oof. Okay, so that's the first drive impact I think we've seen of the whole match. So this was a very good use of it. So one thing that you can do with drive impact that's very strong and Idom was fishing for here, if you know that someone is going to do a button into a special move and there's sort of a gap there, you can fly through the gap with your drive impact, since the drive impact has armor on startup. And most of Luke's special moves have very low recovery, so this doesn't actually, you know, connect. But if this were like Ryu or a character with like, you know, a little bit more recovery on their fireball, that would have crumpled them there. That's something that you have to keep an eye out for. Ooh, I like that. So this is a very good way to meaty people in this game. So you see Punk gets the knockdown here and he uses drive rush into the low medium, which would have been plus if he had blocked it. But since he hit, he would get a combo there, but he did miss the timing. All right, so we're fishing. Spending those charges. Oof, some nice back and forth. Punk sneaks a jump in there. Oof. Nice. So there it goes again. You noticed it again. So he lands the jump in. You know, he landed on that fireball. That's one of the best times to jump when you feel like your opponent's going to throw a fireball. Like a jump in is always one of the best ways to punish, you know, people that are throwing fireballs. But the important part is he gets the knockdown and then he uses the meaty drive rush. But this time Idom challenged on wake up, so they ended up clashing. Interesting. Oof, first dive kick we've seen. Ooh, okay, that was really tight. Okay, so that was an option select. So as you can see, Punk is now fully stocked with a level 3, right? So he's pretty much in kill territory. He's got the level 3, and then look at Idom himself. Idom can definitely be killed by a good confirm here. So what Punk is doing, he's putting out his low medium, and he's inputting drive rush while doing it. What's happening there, the reason that's an option select, is because if the button whiffs, like see, I'm pretty sure he did it right there. If the button whiffs, nothing comes out. However, if you were to make contact, and in this case he counter poked, he perfectly, you know, counter poked him, it's gonna come out frame 1, and then once you do that, you get to just convert into the combo. And then even if it had been blocked, he would have been plus in this situation. So that is a very, very good option select that you can do with just about any character, and that should definitely kill. Very nice stuff. Crazy that we have such good option selects ready and the game's not even out yet. All right, so next match, let's see what we got. Oof, nice. So the drive rush into the conversion, nice. Punk is already in the corner, geez. So he's getting pressured here, nice. So there goes another one of those punish counters, see? Like normally that would not have given him a combo, but because he punished a whiff, he gets a full conversion off of that, so nice. Spinning a little bit there, ooh. So he noticed in the last round that Idom was challenging on wake up, so this time he hits him with a proper meaty and gets another conversion. Very nice. Very nice. This is all very nice textbook stuff. He gets another knockdown, and once again he closes that distance with another meaty drive rush low forward. It hits once again. Oh, but this time he was a little bit too far away. That would have been a combo, but he was a little bit too far away as you saw his jab whiffed over her head. He almost carried Idom to the corner. Okay, there we go. Idom taking a little bit of the initiative there, spending his meter to get in. So we're both fishing here. Ooh, nice dive kick. And just like that, that's what I'm talking about. So usually jumps are not going to get you too far in high level play in Street Fighter, but I mean, you got to do it sometimes, because I mean, if you feel like they're gonna throw a fireball, you know, the amount of damage you're going to get is so high. But here Idom was ready, so he simply uppercuts the jump. And that's what's going to happen most of the time. That's why you don't see high-level players jump that much. That was like the first time Punk actually tried a jump, you know, at neutral, because, you know, 9 times out of 10 it's going to get anti-air, so you're not going to see them try it that often. Okay, so we're cashing out here. Big cash out. So we're doing the level 1. Ooh, and then he wakes up with the reversal, and it gets baited and punished. So keep in mind, right there, Punk did an EXDP because the light and medium in this game are not invul. You got to do the EX, which costs you some of your drive gauge. All right, let's see what the adjustment is here. All right, plus frames. Oof. Punish counter, nice. Nice, what's the Oki? Ooh, he wakes up with buttons. Another challenge. They are scrapping. Ooh, that is a punish. Dang, so it's like even a move like that that's just slightly unsafe, if you punish it, you get a big combo. Like, man, this game is gonna be crazy, dude. Nice. Okay, so that was a drive impact counter. So we talked about it earlier. If you drive impact somebody on the wall, they get wall splat, right? But the thing is, the weakness of drive impact is whoever does it first is the most likely to lose, because if you do your drive rush and then I do mine, mine will always win. So since Idom was waiting patiently and he reacted, he was able to do his second, and now he's guaranteed a crumple here. Very nice. And then very smart, instead of doing a combo, he just takes the back throw and steals the corner. Very nice stuff. Now Punk is the one in the corner. Oof, and he checks the dash in. Wake up DP. Plus frames, breaks the grab. Ooh. Ooh, man, that was crazy. Okay, so man, that was crazy. A lot of stuff happened right there. So he breaks the throw. Punk goes for a jump. He's just out of range for the startup of her uppercut. She does the uppercut. It was well timed. It was just out of range. Like the first few frames did not connect. So he gets punished here, but luckily Punk was not able to get the conversion. Reminder, this is pre-release. So he goes for the conversion and ends up getting burned out. That is unfortunate. That's something to think about, that if you drop a combo in this game, you could end up burning yourself out because you dropped. Wow, that is pain, because if he had hit, he would have killed So it wouldn't have mattered that he burned out, but because it dropped, he's burned out, and now he could potentially lose. Man, that makes you think, like, drop combos in this game are going to be very scary. Ooh. Here we go. And now this is going to be the powered up level 3, because again, if you have low health, under 15%, you get the actual critical art. See how it says CA at the bottom? That means you get your powered up super. It's not just a level 3, it's a critical art. So will it kill? The extension, the kick. Oh, 1%, and then the jump. He was not ready for the immediate wake up jump. He was not ready. Dang. That was crazy. Oof. Nice. There goes that option select again. I'm telling you, it's really, really good. So he does the low forward, it punishes, and then boom, he gets the drive rush conversion, and he's really catching out here. Ooh, he almost got the wall bounce. All right. Ooh. Ooh, nice, nice. So he did button into drive rush here, you know, stand heavy into drive, drive impact. He was going for the, he's actually fishing for the wall bounce here, but Punk had hit a button, so he got the punish counter instead. And it's gonna catch out here, super. Throw, ooh! That's a very good shimmy there. You get on his wake up, take a step back, makes him think you're gonna throw, boom, punish. Oof. Oof, Punk in a bad spot. Plus frames, breaks the grab. Plus frames again. Oh, dang! That was very nice. So it was like this was a good reaction from Punk, but damn, that was a good reaction from IDOM. So what happened here is he used drive rush, Punk blocks it, that's plus frames, breaks the grab, and then he uses drive rush again. Punk reacts to the drive rush with a drive impact, but then he cancels his drive rush into a drive impact to counter it. Man, that's crazy. Ooh, pre-release, by the way. He did not have the meaty. Reminder, this is pre-release. Okay, as much as I'm kind of a Luke hater, I gotta admit that his critical art level 3 is really tight. I gotta give that up. Oh man, we are scrapping out here, dude. We are scrapping. You love to see it, though. You love to see it. Oof, nice. Plus frames. Nice, that was a good sweep. Goes for the meaty grab, but he backdashes out of it. Get a conversion here. Oof. Nice punish counter conversion there. Ooh, counters the drive impact, very nice. We're gonna cash out here big time. Yep. So that right there, such a good situation for Punk. And if you know that you're gonna kill, there's no reason to not completely cash out like he did here, because you get all your meter back once the match is over, once the round is over. So no reason not to just completely cash out there. All right, going in with plus frames. Sandblast. Plus frames, breaks the throw. So Item's looking a little low on drive gauge. Punk fishing with the drive impact. Ooh, yeah, Item is very low. Ooh, so remember what we talked about earlier, the autocorrect DP? He went for it there, but mistimed it slightly, so the DP came out on the wrong side. So it's gonna be a big punish. Ooh, that's funny, like right after Punk messed up his autocorrect DP, Item gets his autocorrect DP. That's kind of funny. Ooh, and then once again, oh, I like that. So this is a little bit different. So they both are using drive rush, you know, to meet each other. But here, Idom didn't do a button. He did drive rush into throw. And since he hasn't done that yet, it sneaks its way in. Ooh, okay. So that right there is super cheap. Okay. So he puts a meaty fireball on him and then drive rushes behind it. And you can do overheads from your drive rush. Juri has a overhead, her forward medium. And normally this gives you nothing, but doing drive rush into an overhead gives you enough plus frames to combo off of it. So that gave him a combo here. So that's going to be very scary in this game. People doing drive rush on your wake up, if they have an overhead with their character, drive rush overheads are going to be nasty because you actually get combos from them. Ooh, okay, damn, man. There's just so much to stop and explain in this game. We're explaining a lot more than we usually would since this is the first video in the series, and I'm just going to assume that this might be your first time seeing Street Fighter 6, so forgive me for, like, you know, explaining every little thing, but I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. But see here, if you have no meter, if you are in burnout and you get hit by a drive impact, you get stunned. And when you're stunned, that just means you are about to take maximum damage because you can just, you know, as you can see here, he gets a full jump in combo here. So this is going to just hurt so bad. And not only are you taking all this damage, but you're still in the corner afterwards. So it's just, you do not want to get burned out in the corner, man. It's so bad. Oof. There goes that confirm once again. Level 3, that should be it. Boom. Like no one mechanic is overly strong. You know, like every mechanic has its counter. All right, nice little conversion there. Waking up with the DP, get off of me. Keep it in check with the Sandblast. Okay, nice conversion here. What's the Oki looking like? Getting in with the fireball. Idom with the corner, takes the throw. Ooh, tick throws him. Ooh, so he tried to tick throw him once again, but he's a little bit too far. It looked like that throw would have gone through too. Ooh, going back in. That should be dead, level 1. Yeah. Man, a round can end very quickly in this game, as you can see. Nice. They are scrapping. Very clean footsies going on here. Ooh, nice. So once again, just letting you know, jumping in this game, it's always going to get challenged in most situations. He just knocks him out of it with the light DP. Nice little conversion, going in for the meaty here. Ooh, plus frames. Man, drive rush into throw has yet to land. Once again, the DP. Jumps just not allowed. Takes the meaty throw there. Ooh. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, just regular DP. All right, plus frames. Ooh, so that was a shimmy attempt. Takes the plus frames because, as I just said, those throws have not been going through. So it takes the plus frames, takes a step back, waiting for the whiff throw, but Idom doesn't take the bait. Instead, he just takes the chance to walk out of the pressure. Nice stuff. Ooh. That's what's so strong about drive rush, man. If you drive rush, whether you get the hit or you don't, it's your turn. Plus frames, breaks it. Wow! Man, that was crazy. So he drive rushed under him and then EXDP'd him before he could land. Oh my god, that was crazy. That had to be an... If that wasn't an autocorrect, Idom is a god. If that was not an autocorrect, Idom is literally a robot. Okay, last round here, so they're both slowing it down a bit. Ooh, there we go. Drive rush. Gonna get a little bit of a combo here. Ooh. We are rushing in. Drive rush, plus frames. Ooh, gets the conversion. Puts the meaty on him. Ooh, sweeps him. Breaks a throw. Ooh, that was scary. Once again, man. That low forward into drive rush, man, so strong. Ooh, once again, he goes for the shimmy, but Idom does not take the bait. Ooh, sweeps him. Boom, boom. Goes for the cross up, but he walks out of it. Ooh, once again, anti-airs. Ooh, okay, this is scary. Should be dead? Yeah, damn. Cash out. That was like, that had to be like the last hit. Oof. Man, these staggers. Ooh, that was actually a punish. Wow, so charging, okay, so charging a special move on block with Jury is actually minus. Minus enough to, well, I know it's minus enough to be punished. Ooh, oh, that was unfortunate. I know that was a reaction. So Idom went for a low forward here, it whiffs, and it looks like Punk went for stand heavy to whiff punish it, but it causes him to whiff because Jury's hitbox was so small. Damn, that's kind of unfortunate. Ooh, trades. Ooh, so he cashes out there. He's in burnout state. Let's see if this ends up being bad for him. As you can see, burnout state takes a little while to come back. People have found out recently, though, that burnout does recharge faster based on actions you do. If you walk forward, it comes back faster. If you land a hit or make them block something, it comes back faster. But if you jump, it makes it slow down. So keep that in mind when you're burned out. And also when you get hit, it stops. Ooh, oh, stunned. There was nothing he could do about that. So this is why burnout is so bad. The only thing he could have tried to do about that was try to super, but only if there's a gap. So you are stunned. Punk in a bad spot here. Ooh, my goodness. Look at this pressure. Ooh, he's burned out again, but he's gonna cash out into the level 3, so it does not matter. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. This is a brutal super, man. This is it, last round. Coming in. Oof. We're keeping it range this time. Last round was up close and personal. This time we're keeping it at a range. Nobody wants to lose. Sandblast. All right. Oh, nice, nice. So he goes for the low forward into the drive rush, but it gets challenged this time. He challenges it with a crouch jab and counter hits him. Nice. Oh, man, that actually hit the recovery, I think. That was perfect. Oh, and he's burned out too. This is bad. Oh, stunned. That's it. He's dead. Cashing out completely. Damn. Very nice. Damn. What an ending, man. Man, so that was like a textbook example at the end of why it's so dangerous to get burned out, because as you can see, Idom, you know, he's got about half health here, but the fact that he's burned out, that just led to the fact that he's basically doomed. He tried to jump out, got anti-aired, and then on wake up, he got hit by the drive impact, which stunned him. And look at how much drive meter Punk has. This was just guaranteed. You know, extension 1, boom, extension 2, super, you're dead. And that's gonna bring us to the end of the video. Thanks so much for listening, guys. As you can probably tell, I'm very, very excited for this game. I can't wait. I'm planning to play JP. I'm also gonna check out Dalsum. Let me know below in the comments what characters you're looking forward to, or like, you know, what you think about this game. Also, let me know what you thought about the review, of course, if you want to see more of these. You know, I'm definitely planning to do these when the game actually releases, but I'm planning to do more leading up to the release as well. You know, I'm very hyped. I want to, you know, keep the hype going. I plan to cover this game a lot on my channel, along with, you know, the other games that we play. So leave a like if you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next review or the next, you know, set of match videos, all that good stuff. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.